everyone, welcome to another episode of rawradianthealth.com, and I'm Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So today I'm actually going to answer a request. I received a request through Facebook asking me to talk about water fasting and just give some recommendations and answer a few questions on it. So I have talked about water fasting in previous videos, and I think if someone wants to do a water fast, it's great, and you can do it on your own. Only, I would say, for 1 to 3 days. After that, you really should be supervised. If someone has diabetes or any kind of blood sugar disorder, either hyper or hypoglycemia, I wouldn't suggest doing water fasting, or if you have diabetes and you're on insulin. Okay, that's, because obviously water fasting affects your blood sugar, so you don't want to put yourself in an at-risk situation with that. And the same thing goes with doing extended water fast, because you're not taking any calories in, all you're having is water, and therefore, for 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, it could be all right. But always after that, if you want to continue, really it's best to go to one of these fasting centers and just have someone supervise you, a doctor watching over you and doing blood work and just watching things, because you don't want to mess anything up and you don't want to be in a dangerous situation. Okay, and the main thing is that a lot of people do like a weekly water fast for 1 day. They pick 1 day a week where they don't have any food or drink at all, and they just have water all day, or they might do even like a juice fast once a week. And I know a lot of people that it works very well for them. It's like once a week they kind of just reset everything, and if they're trying to lose weight, this is a way to do so, and it just keeps them on track with their diet, and at the same time doing some cleansing. This person that emailed me requesting that I talk a little bit about water fasting, she was wondering if it's all right to do like a 2 to 3 day water fast every week. And I would say that's quite a bit. I mean, you have to see, it's like, because if anyone's ever done a water fast, it's not easy, and you really have to not do anything. Okay, like literally it's a time of rest. It's not a time to be walking around or doing housework or running errands or going to work or even driving a car. Like really, when you're water fasting, you stay in bed. You close your eyes. You're not doing very much except resting. It's very different from doing like a juice fast or a juice feast, where you're taking in calories so that you can burn it, and you can go and do things, you can exercise, those kind of things. It's fine if you're doing something like a juice feast and you're having juice all day, but when you're having just water, no movement, no nothing, you just stay in bed, really. And so if someone were to be wanting to stay in bed for 2 to 3 days every week, it's quite a bit, that I would suggest sticking with. If someone were to regularly wanting to do a water fast, I would say more like 1 day, maximum 2. But if you were to continue doing that week after week after week over a few months, you might throw your body off. And plus, we need to move around, we need to have exercise. That's what keeps our bones strong, that's what maintains our muscles, and and we want to continue having strong muscles and a strong body. We don't want to be bedridden for so long. I mean, it's good to do once in a while, to do a cleanse, but not regularly, really not. So, and that's my suggestion on things, and my opinion. and that's the main thing, is that a water fast too, if someone were to want to do it, it's something that you have to really listen to your body, because things do come up. You might feel lightheaded, dizzy, you might even have, like, I get heart palpitations on a water fast, that I always know, like, when my heart starts feeling a little bit funny, it's time to stop. So you really have to listen to your body, like when your body has said, I've had enough, especially if you're doing it on your own. If you're doing it where you're supervised and there's a doctor around and they can sort of watch your electrolytes and watch and monitor your blood work, then it's all right. But if you're on your own and you start noticing really some harsh symptoms, things like that, then really listen to that and be cautious and be prudent as to when to end the fast. Main thing too with doing a water fast is really to ease into it and to ease off of it. And so let's say someone were to want to be doing it like for a few days, then I would suggest first going from solid food to juicing for a day and then into the water fast, you know, so you go solid, liquids, water, and then you would do the reverse. You'd break the fast having liquids, you'd be having water, and you'd be having juice, and then you'd slowly get back into having solid food again. Really be gentle and kind to your system, and you know, and just take it one day at a time, one step at a time, 1 hour at a time. Things really slow down when you're water fasting, and the main thing is really to have that time where you don't do anything but rest, because that's what water fasting is all about. It's resting, it's regenerating, it's cleansing the body, and you're not meant to be doing anything but allowing your body to heal and to regenerate. So I do have a book I recommend if anyone wants to, you know, get a little bit more information about water fasting. I love this book, and it's by Paul Bragg, and it's The Miracle Fasting. And it's all about water fasting, and it's a beautiful book. It's a really nice read, and so I suggest for anyone that's interested in it, because you know he's helped a lot of people, guiding them and recommending to them to go onto water fasts, and so you get to read people's experiences and things that they've healed, and it's just really inspiring and really encouraging, and it's nice when you do something like water fast to have some sort of material or something to keep you going and keep you on your way, and especially if you're going to be relaxing and in bed all day, you know, there's times where you'd want to read or do something. So great book to read, Miracle of Fasting. And so that's it. Those are my recommendations about water fasting. And really, if someone were to want to be doing, like this person was asking, to be doing a water fast for 2 to 3 days a week, I'd suggest instead of doing the water fast for 2 to 3 days a week, do more like a juice fast. So you can go and do things that you're not just in bed resting, you know, but you're at least getting in some juices, and it won't mess up your metabolism and stuff like that along the way. Because if you're going from water to solid food back and forth, like half the week water and then half the week solid food, it's really kind of harsh on your system to be swinging back and forth like that. And you know, the middle way is always kind of like go with the liquids, go with juices, even go for a few days just drinking smoothies, you know, things like that. We don't need to go the extreme of cutting everything out, and you know, and that's it. So those are my little recommendations on fasting and cleansing and all that. And people have asked too, when is the next 10-day juice fasting program? That starts July 6th. That's like in 2 weeks. And with that, it's 10-day juice fast. You're drinking, it's pretty much a juice feast, because you're drinking about 12 to 16 cups of juice a day. There's daily videos, there's an online forum for support. It's great for people that are just starting out with doing some sort of fasting and cleansing, things like that, because it guides you through. You get the support. The videos are 20 to 40 minutes long each, and they really just go through everything you need to know about fasting. And the great thing with doing a juice fast is that you can do your day-to-day activities. You can go to work, you can exercise, everything. I mean, you're drinking quite a bit of juice, so it does keep you energized and on the go. So, and at the same time, you're doing a cleanse too. And summertime is perfect because the produce is great, everything's fresh, and it's warm weather that is also really supporting. So join us. It starts July 6th. Go to my website at www.rawradianthealth.com and click on Juice Fasting to sign up there. Have a fabulous day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.